If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come back here and we will address it. Hello. All right, Mr. Moore, you're going to be brought back, and we're going to have you brought back on March 23rd. Your case in the magistrate's court is set on March 2nd. So once that's done, then we can bring you back. If they're able to get to you sooner, we'll receive notice that they've seen you sooner and we'll have you brought back over sooner, okay? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
You're welcome.
That'd be excused.
Yes.
And that was March the 23rd, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Norma, if you put more on March 23rd.
How did the back say fine?
No, not as a phantom date.
You want me to put it on discovery?
May I be excused?
Yes, no, you can put it under status. Yes, you may be excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes. Good.
Hello.
No.
So why were you late for court today?
Just the line outside. I was wrapping around.
All right, so here's the thing. You cannot be late for court. You understand? It's at 9. But I do appreciate your dressing appropriately. All right, on this case, who is the state? I think it's Criminal Trial Division. It's on page 8, Mr. Villarreal. All right, so you'll need to confer with defense counsel off docket to tender them an offer. Your attorney couldn't be here today, so I'm going to set you for a plea deadline date. Your attorney will confer with you on the state's offer, okay? All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a plea deadline date. How old are you?
18.
18. Do a plea deadline date for this case at the beginning of February.
Can you February 5th?
All right, so we're going to put you down for February 2nd. On that day, your attorney will have spoken to you about what the offer is, and you'll have all of January to think about whether or not you can reach an agreement with the state or not. If you can't reach an agreement, what's going to happen on that date is your next date after that date will be a jury trial date. You understand? All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. You're welcome. And don't leave before you sign the reset form. All right, just have a seat and they'll call you up. Charles Bunk, if I could give this to you and let me know if you're aware of it. It has Lindsay Shaw, but I believe you all are in the office together.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll look into it. Thank you. Okay.
Sure.
You want to give this back to you now?
Yes, please.
Okay, metal. I got it. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Very. Yeah.
Anyone else ready?
Thank you. Miguel Aguilera, page 10, the first one. Yes.
Miguel Aguilera? I think I've already seen him.
Oh, okay.
He's getting information.
All right. I don't have anybody else signed in.
Okay. Donna Gonzalez. Hello, how's it going?
Good. Good to see you, Judge. Really?
Getting closer to Christmas.
Yes.
Is anybody ready? No. Are we ever ready? No.
I am.
Hello, good morning. So why were you late for court?
I was here at 9, but the Uber driver was taking me a little further down rather than.
All right, so now you know where you're supposed to be. And so court starts at 9, okay? And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, so on this case, where are we on discovery?
I think we have all the discovery. I have to tell you, need to talk to her.
All right, and was the state able to tender an offer?
We do have an offer now.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date at the beginning of January, please.
January 8th.
All right, so we're going to be back on January 8th. On that date, you'll need to let me know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement, your next court date will be a jury trial date, and it'll probably be a quick turnaround, okay?
Okay.
All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If not, I double checked.
Okay.
I'm on it, Judge.
So if he's out walking about, it's not going to show that for him where something ends up happening. Does that need to be removed?
I just wanted to.
I asked Gaia yesterday. I don't know what the system is doing, but I did check.
Judge, before you call John Cruz, could I just have a minute? I haven't had a chance to look.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you.
Charles Block. Your client is listed as a fugitive, but he's not a fugitive.
Which one?
It's Derek.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, no. He's, there's something wrong in the system.
Okay.
They checked, he doesn't have a warrant or anything, but I would hate for him to be driving around and this pops up in the system and somebody takes him.
How do I fix it?
I have no idea. That's out of my knowledge.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I do have a GPS motion on him. They're going up. When we reset him, I'll bring to you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And as soon as the state finishes their review of it, so we're ready on it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Are the parties ready on John Anthony Cruz?
Yes,
All right. The court is called.
we're ready.
All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 008-006 State versus John Anthony Cruz. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Charles Bunt for Mr. Cruz.
And are you Mr. Cruz? All right. You entered a plea of guilty to count 2. You applied for probation. There was a PSI and TAP evaluation completed. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI and TAP evaluation?
Yes, Judge.
Any objections from either side?
No.
According to your plea bargaining agreement, the state is opposed to your application for probation. Punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison, and there's a $1,500 fine. All right, this is what I can tell both parties. State, I understand why you would be opposed to his application. I reviewed his criminal history. The cases where he's done poorly on probation was a misdemeanor case, according to the PSI report. It appears that the other case, which were also possession cases, there was no application for probation in those cases, and he was just sent to prison. One for 2 years,
and one for 4
years.
Yes, Judge.
I think the PSI on his Medina County history reflects case he did have felony probation on.
All right, let me find that.
It should be right after the Bear County history,
All right, so on that one,
2015.
all right, for that case, you were given probation, you were revoked and sentenced to 5 years. And again, that's possession of drug case. What I see in the TAP evaluation, it says you have a dependency, and a lot of it is related to synthetic drugs, which are extremely dangerous. This is a possession case. It's not an intent to deliver case. If it were a possession with intent to deliver, we'd be maybe somewhere else on what my thoughts were. So if there's anything that anyone wants to add, I'm going to give him a choice. Here's your choice. And there are no other choices, so don't ask for anything else. Number 1, I'll grant your application for probation. The state wanted your punishment to be assessed, so I would find you guilty and sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. You'll be going to safety. You will not be released. I would follow the TAP recommendations, or I'll sentence you to 6 years in the prison. Those are your only two choices. And state, the reason why I'm doing this is obvious that he has a drug issue. And if we keep pushing this down the line where he just does his time and he's done, then what's going to end up happening? He's going to be back. So those are your only two choices. Which do you prefer? Or do you need to speak to your attorney?
Can I speak to him?
Sure.
Because I did have some witnesses if the court wanted to hear from them, but I think we may not, that might not be necessary. Let me talk.
Okay. All right. Anyone else who's ready?
We have Fernando Castillo, page 9, 4 down.
I'm sorry. Who was it again?
I have.
Oh, Fernando.
Castillo, page 9, 4 down.
All right. Who's here on Fernando Trujillo?
Tag team, Judge.
Yes. All right. Do you all have the update on his federal matters?
February the 2nd, jury trial.
I'm sorry, what?
February the 2nd.
February 2nd.
2nd, 1926, 7th jury trial.
All right. Ms. Ferguson.
You would step out to make a phone call, Judge?
All right. We're gonna reset this, and I'll reset it for March, and we'll just see where we are. Let me look on the calendar.
In all probability, we'll be back again.
Oh, yeah.
I think you ask somebody that did a lot of federal work, says, oh, you're going to trial time sometime in 2027.
Oh, yeah. So what we'll do, and if y'all can pull out your calendars and tell me, all right, I'm going to set it the week of March 23rd.
Okay, Judge.
So any date that week?
That week.
All right, we'll set it for March. Let's put it for March 26th. And we'll see where we are.
Maybe Tuesday.
Yes.
What day? March the 26th.
Yes, ma'am.
March 5th.
Oh, and state on Trujillo, if you can make sure that the defense has discovery on those two cases.
We've already done discovery knowledge.
Oh, okay, awesome. And well, state, if you'll make sure they have an offer.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
I have Vasquez Solis on page 8, 4 down.
Vasquez Solis. Good morning.
Morning.
You see. So was an offer tender,
Yes, Your Honor.
and how old are you?
49, 30. Pretty good.
Okay. All right, we're going to recall this for January 8th. That will be your plea deadline date. All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. And counsel, if you can make sure that state has done an acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you.
I'll give them a reset.
Thank you.
Judge, we're prepared to proceed.
Okay, just give me one moment.
Thank you so much.
Now, January 8th.
Oh, January.
Yes, it's for a plea deadline date on Homer Vasquez.
Page.
All right, are the parties ready on John Anthony Cruz? All right, we're back on the record on 2025 CR 008-006. Can I have parties re-announced, please?
Charles Funk for Mr. Cruz.
All right, you're Mr. Cruz.
John Anthony Cruz.
All right, what have you decided?
On the probation.
Judge, he wants probation. He's, as you can tell from the PSI, he's begging for help. He's very thankful that you're giving this opportunity and he wants to take advantage of it.
It's not.
And just so you'll know, he does have family present in the court who are supporting him in his endeavors as well.
Okay. All right, state, you may be excused. This is what the court will do. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years, $1,500 fine. That will be probated. There's to be proof of employment within 60 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No residing in households with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. He's to remain in custody for the following. And that's remain in custody for transfer. Just 1 second. And it's for a transfer to safety. And Miss Abrams, if you could also do a referral to felony drug court. I know they're full, but maybe, after the new year, they'll have room. And there's a restitution amount. I believe it was $120. Yeah, there's to be restitution of $120 to SAPD for drug testing. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. There's to be 350 hours of community service restitution. There's a deduction of 1 hour for every sober support meeting completed. And I am going to order sober support meetings 1 time per week until further notice. And you're going to have to make sure that you get a sponsor to help you. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Well,
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. It appears that you've been using drugs for a very long time. So it's going to be extra hard on you. You need to remember this day and remember that you were this close to going to prison for 10 years. And you need to start making decisions. I always tell people, and what I've learned from taking courses is that you have to want to be clean for yourself. But if you don't feel like you're worthy of being clean for yourself, then you need to do it for your family members, because otherwise only 1 or 2 things going to end up happening to you. You're going to come back as a habitual offender. Your minimum is going to be 25. You may not have this attorney. You may not have these prosecutors. You may not have me as a judge. And you may end up spending the rest of your life in prison, or either you're going to end up with some drugs, right? And people who make drugs, really all they want is repeat customers. So you really don't matter to them. They're not following FDA protocol when they're making their drugs. And the last time you use may be the last time you use. And your attorney will tell you, in this court, I take no pleasure in sending people to prison, but I will. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come back here and we will address it. Do not disappear on your probation. And when they do those home visits, you need to make sure you're available. You understand? All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. We'll be excused.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, not him.
Not him.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. Anyone else ready?
Homer Solis?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Be a support system for him, okay?
We will. Covered. We're gonna make sure that he's taken care of.
All right, thank you. And if there's any issues, please let probation know so we can make sure that he stays on track.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.